Hi, my name's Yasmin and I'm the DM.
Hi, my name is Samantha. I play Elora Greyvale and she is a sorceress from the province of Nephalia.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I play Ogvar Shawfort, the goat-herding, mushroom-seeking ranger from Kessig.
Hi, I'm Rick, and I play Otto, a spring sage from Hanweir sworn to the land, wandering the plain and setting wrongs to right with his ursine companion, Bojo.
As the party prepared to leave their safe space, some tough talk took place as Elora educated Kaif on the topic of allegiances. Faced with engaging their foes, the friends took a direct approach to the issue of a waiting game with a wedged door. But seemingly there was more at play, as some kind of electrical charge was permeating the portal, and Ogvar's trickle test of its threshold ultimately proved pointless. As an unforeseen and inconvenient fog filled the tunnel, their vision was obscured, and with no other way round the problem, some of the party decided on a tactical retreat. With the not-so-subtle sounds of splintering wood, grinding stone, and the squeals of rending metal, it was obvious that the wedged door had given way under distress. Now, with having finally escaped the effects of the fog, Ogvar embraced his bow and blindly wasted no time in wielding his weaponry. Episode 181. May the horse be with you.
Okay, so next up is Otto, you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Can I also sense, obviously with his blind sense and blind sight, how many creatures are coming through, what sort of creatures we're dealing with, roughly their positions, that sort of thing?
Give me 1 second to check.
So short version is that the blind sense is an approximate thing, up to 30 feet,
Yep.
and the blind sight is a precise sense, as if I could see them within 15 feet.
Okay, so I'd say that with those two, you would be able to kind of perceive that, let me look at the map, you can, basically with the door busted open and blind sight, you can basically sense that there is one individual stood in the doorway. The other one, who I'm going to say with your skills, is you can tell it's probably the person who's been speaking. They don't sound like they're speaking from in the doorway. It sounds like they're speaking off, like their voice is being thrown around a corner. So you'd assume that they're probably stood somewhere else in the room beyond. But you can't... Those are the only two that you'd be able to see, or sense rather.
Okay, fine, thank you.
Okay.
Obviously my action's after theirs, so I have to wait for that.
Oh no, your action is now.
Oh, sorry. Oh, have they advanced a little bit, have they?
No, they haven't. So it goes the one, then you, and then there's another one after you.
Yeah, because I've
slipped in
delayed,
the order
my
between
action
the
drops
two, yeah.
back a bit.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's with it dropping
Okay,
back.
I think this is the moment to turn myself into a fairly large bear, just as quietly as I can. I'm not gonna be roaring or do anything like that. I'm just gonna slip into that form, and I shall ready an action to hurt anything that is hostile that it comes next to me.
Okay. yeah, you slip into your bear suit, and you are ready to go.
Bear stay food.
Exactly. So what is then going to happen is you will hear some movement through the doorway, as nothing particularly happens that you can tell, but you can definitely hear movement from the doorway. And Kaif, what is Kaif up to?
Kaif is probably being sensible, watching Ogvar and Alora for any cues, but failing that, he will just ready his action to boff anything that comes next to him.
Pretty sensible. I admire that.
He seems fairly sensible. He surrendered when he should have done.
Okay. Sweet. So, top of the next round, Elora. You've heard movement ahead of you, but you still cannot see a thing. This fog cloud is still going strong.
Well, firstly, she's going to move back 10 feet so that she's not right on the edge of the fog cloud. So she stood next to Ogvar.
Okay.
And what is she going to do? Well, she's already got this lightning bolt sort of prepared, but she can't really cast it. She doesn't feel that she can cast it. Oh, can she? She can't cast it into full cover because this thing is incredibly powerful. It's not like an arrow. It's... Yeah, she's not going to cast blind. It goes against every fibre of her being. Yeah, she's literally going to stand. And she's going to just say to Ogvar, right, I got something ready, but I don't want to cast it. I can't see where I'm casting it. I'm going to just stay by your side.
Okay.
And that's all that she can do.
Okay, sweet. Ogvar, Ogvar next.
Oh, I think Ogvar might. I think he might have another go. At firing an arrow. Yeah, I think he might just give it. He might just try it. So he pulls back the bowstring, and he's gonna attempt to loose another arrow.
Okay.
Same thing as before, directly down through the fog, through the centre of the fog towards the door.
Okay, sweet. Rick, give me that sweet 50% increment.
Sorry.
Let's go 40 to 90. That's fine. The 38.
91. Genuinely 91. Okay,
right.
So it doesn't really matter what Ogvar rolls. So Ogvar fires off another beautiful shot, perfect form,
Yep.
textbook delivery, and it just it disappears into the fog, and you see the fog eddy and swirl as the fletching passes through, swallowing it whole, and it just, and you don't hear anything. You assumed it's clattered off into the room beyond, but you don't hear a yelp of pain. There's no indication that it's been hit, or anything has been hit by it, I should say.
I think my arrow might be bent. I think it may have gone round a corner.
Okay, and is that the end of Ogvar's turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So what is going to happen is you will not hear anything for a second, and Otto, you're up.
Okay, am I sensing anything coming closer to me? Can I? Do I know
Nope.
where it is?
There's almost this moment of stillness where nothing happens, and you're just able to capitalise on the moment, basically. So you don't sense anything coming towards you. You don't sense anything moving. Nothing appears to be happening.
Okay, and again, just for clarification, I can't sense either of those individuals now.
No, I mean you can still sense them with your blind sense. You can tell that one's moved closer. Well, certainly the one in the doorway has moved 5 foot forwards towards you, so it's now 15 foot away from the edge of the fog. But you can't sense the other one having moved at all.
I am just going to push myself back against that wall as much as I can, and simply continue to wait.
Sweet. What happens
Ready action,
next?
as per. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, ready action. If something comes near you, you're going to bite it. Sweet.
Kind of.
What happens next is you sense something big just arrive underneath the creature that's approaching you. It shoots up from the ground, and you're able to pretty easily, with your blind sense, discern that this is a 4-legged being, possibly something like a horse. And with your kind of assumption kind of forming, the fog just dissipates. It disappears. It is almost sucked up like it was never there in the first place. As what is revealed to you is the being in front of you. You see what appears to be some sort of warrior, some sort of definitely a more physical fighter. He wields a great axe, bloody big great axe. He's a big man, bound with muscles. He is now mounted atop of a quasi-real horse-like creature, a steed made of its black head and body, and its mane and tail grey, smoke-coloured, almost insubstantial. And the warrior mounted atop of it begins to spur it into action as he charges towards not you, Otto, but your companions beyond you. And you will get a attack of opportunity either at the horse or at the being riding it as it passes. So if you would like to make those attempts for me.
Absolutely. Case in point, do I get my ready action as well as the attack of opportunity?
Ooh, yes, because it goes near you, doesn't it? Yeah, I'd say you do.
In which case I shall lash out with my claws and try and grab hold of this thing.
What are you targeting? Sorry.
Oh, my apologies.
Before you-
Okay, I just want to go for before I declare numbers, I'm going to go for the horse, I think. Do I want to go for the horse?
Okay.
No, I'm going to go for him, try and knock him off. Go for him.
Okay.
So the lowest number is a 6 plus 14 will be 20. The highest one is a 15 plus 14 for 29.
Ooh,
20 and 29. Let me try.
nicer numbers.
I mean, yeah, both of those are going to hit.
Both of them? Oh, I did not expect this.
Yeah.
This is a nice surprise. Okay, so first things first, damage-wise, is going to be a 6 and a 7, both plus 9. So that's 31.
Jesus.
And then...
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more indeed. Can I use my... Well, I am going to try to use that second attack, especially the hit, to grapple him off the horse with improved grapple.
So... You readied an action to... What was your readied action specifically? Was it to attack if it came near you?
Yes.
Yeah. So as part of that attack, I can make a grapple check as well
cool.
if it hits to see if I can initiate a grapple.
Yeah, okay, so off the back of that, your readied attack, yes. yeah, you can attempt to grapple there.
Thank you very much. Okay. So the improved grapple obviously mean I don't get the attacks back. I'm going to roll. Oh, I'm just going to hide under there. 11 on the dice plus a grapple of 19 is 30. Obviously, it's opposed. So.
Okay, this is opposed. Yep. So let me.
Yeah.
I love it when they put a grapple in here. They don't put a grapple in here. This is lovely.
It's their base attack bonus plus their strength plus any size modifiers if he's bigger.
Yeah, it's all good. They haven't put the strength on either, which doesn't help. 2 plus 4, 8 plus 4. So it's plus 12. That's fine. Okay. So 24.
Okay, I've got a 30 on my end. Nom nom nom.
Yep. Nom nom nom. Grapple type.
Maybe watches the horse charges past and he doesn't.
I'm stuck.
Quite literally. You, as the horse charges past, you stick out a claw, you grab him, your claw sinks in deep into his kind of abdomen area, and you're able to swipe him off the horse. He's going to take some falling damage from that as well, because this is a big bounce. He's going to take 5 points of falling damage from that. And then, does your grapple do any damage as you grapple him?
It actually does, yeah. I'm glad you said that, because I'd forgotten. I think it just does standard claw damage.
I think I need to stop being so keen to kill off like NPCs and stuff, because I'm always suggesting new ways to bruise them.
It's really nice of you to remind me of these things.
Teacher, you haven't taken our homework.
It's okay, so it actually deals normal damage as if I'd hit it, so I've got 7 plus 9 for 16.
Ooh, tidy.
You'd be glad to know he's still kicking. He's not looking though. But you've still got the attack.
Should we go through and try and
opportunity.
collect them all as we go through? Maybe try not to kill them all. Play Pokemon now.
Gotta catch them all. Okay, you've still got the attack of opportunity.
Oh no, sorry, that was I rolled that previous
right.
at the same time as well, so don't worry about that. It's fine.
Oh, sweet, got you. That's fine. Yeah, so you literally, as his horse goes past in a full-on charge, like galloping, you massive bear paw comes out. You spike him in the abdomen, lifting him up and basically just slamming him down and just like sinking and like kind of curling your claws into his guts. As basically his skin starts to split, you start to see guts falling out of his abdomen.
Nice.
He's looking really, really rough as the horse goes bolting into the three of you, Kaif, Ogvar, and Elora. Rick, I would like you to roll me a d6. 1 to 2 it's Kaif, 3 to 4 it's Ogvar, 5 to 6 it's Elora.
Okay. Great. We have a. That's a 1. That's
It's
a
Kaif.
Kaif, I think.
It's a Kaif.
It's Kaif.
Awesome. I mean,
This could hurt.
This is where he gets branded by a horseshoe on his head, isn't it? You know,
there's phantom.
a ghostly horseshoe.
Hang on a second. A phantom steed has a speed of 20 foot per caster level to a maximum of 240 feet. 20
What?
to 8.
Oh my god!
This is travelling at 160 foot around.
No, it's a bit like the ship with a gust of wind, isn't it?
Yeah, that is something. It doesn't have an attack though.
That's motoring.
But with travelling at 160 feet and crashing into Kaif, I'm going to say that's probably going to deal like 3d6 damage. So can you please roll me 3d6 damage, Rick?
I can. There's another 1. And a 4.
Roll low.
And a 3, so 8.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay, sweet. That's not too bad at all.
No.
He's still looking pretty healthy. I mean, he gets bashed up by this horse, and he's kind of like,
It's survivable.
He's like, oh fuck, as he gets hit by the horse, as it literally just fucking straight by him, just clatters into the side of him with the shoulder, just barges into him, as he's kind of knocked against the wall quite roughly, and the horse
Please
goes,
tell me that his flail doesn't get stuck round its foot.
You've said it. There's a 10% chance that's going to happen. Give me that 10% increment.
Oh, 10 to 20.
Roll it.
I was just joking. Oh my god, you want me to roll it?
Never say anything near a DM. That's like asking for it.
Right, okay.
Good advice
Roll
there.
it now. That's a 73. I think he's all right.
Oh no, sorry. The 10% was a chance it wasn't going to happen.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't declare that before, no.
No, just joking.
You're not rules following the DM, right?
I'm going to attempt to on this occasion.
Dear. Okay, so yeah, no, his flail does not get wrapped around the horse's hooves. He's absolutely fine. He's just bashed against the wall as the horse basically just tramples him slightly. And the horse disappears. It shoots off into the corridor behind you and basically just comes to a stop, champing and stamping and just generally being quite angry that it's there. Okay, so that happens all in one go, and then it's Kaif's turn.
Anybody get a really good ride check? There's a free horse there. Just joking.
Believe it or not, that's not really one of Otto's things. Maybe
I don't know what my ride checks are. Actually, no, it's not too bad. What if Ogvar's really good at riding?
What would you like Kaif to do then, Rick?
He's probably going to... I'm guessing this Phantom Sea's probably bolted off down, following out the mine, would be my assumption.
No, it's literally just gone into the kind of the corridor behind you and just kind of stopped in the cavern behind you, kind of where the log crashed. It's
Gotcha.
just gone in a straight line and it's lost its rider and it's, yeah.
I think Cave will just pick himself back up because the horse obviously isn't a continuing threat. Shake out his flail, swear again, and stand next to Ogvar once again.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, he picks himself up, dusts himself off. And that's that. Laura, top of the round, you're up. You can now see the corridor. You can't see anybody in the corridor, apart from the bloke which is currently being gutted by Otto.
Yes, so this guy is in a heap on the floor.
Yep.
Okay, well, Laura has a lightning bolt on hold. Now, initially she said that she was going to ready an action if there was anybody stood there when the door opened. Now, is that going to count as that or not?
No, so that action would boiled over
Okay.
because the action never took place. Does that make sense? You didn't see anyone
absolutely
at the door.
fine. Yeah, totally get it. That's absolutely fine. I think she will immediately cast, because this person is obviously... Otto's still in the passage, yeah?
Well, Otto's got him grappled.
Oh, right. So what penalties do it take for shooting into combat?
I think it's a -4.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. Okay. She is... so it's just the one person in the passage, yeah?
Yep.
Just this guy who come out on the horse.
Yep, one person in the
Okay.
passage.
She is going to... she's going to risk casting into combat. That's a very good question. Would she risk casting into combat? Jeez. I don't think she would want to hurt Otto. I think she will reposition to the opposite side, so come away from Ogvar and go to the opposite wall, and just place herself up against the wall, and she will just prepare herself. She's going to... yeah, she's just going to prepare herself to get ready for something. And that's all she's going to do. Yeah, she's not going to shoot into combat. Too risky.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it. That's all she's going to do is move to the opposite wall and just stand there, ready herself. In fact, what she's going to do, she's going to pull out the wand of hold person, so she has that in her offhand as well. That's what she's going to do.
Okay, sweet, you do that. Ogvar, what's Ogvar doing?
Now, is he going to shoot into combat? I think he'd risk it. I think he'd risk it. I think he is going to attempt to shoot this guy. Whether he's got his back facing to him or whatever, he's going to attempt to shoot this guy. He's just going to loose off one arrow, not two.
Okay, so that's going to take a -4 penalty on it, though. So
Yeah.
roll to hit.
Yeah. I will do that. It's a 4 plus a 15. Well, so that'd make it a straight 15. That'd make it a straight 15 to attack.
Yep, 15... 15...
That's 3 lots of 15.
15 hits.
Woo! Okay, that's lucky. So, it's a 1d8 plus 1 on the damage. So let's roll for that. So that's 6 points plus 1 for 7 damage on this dude.
Yeah, he's really not looking well. He's now got an arrow sticking out of him and he is gasping and gurgling. You can see Otto, the blood kind of burbling up his throat as he kind of coughs and splatters blood all over your fur, as he's really, really, really not looking well now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the end of Ogvar's turn?
Yes, I think he'll just lock another arrow. Just ready himself.
Sweet. Otto, you're up.
Okay. I think I'll put my face in this guy's face just for a second. And rather than chewing his face off, I'll just say, stay right there if you want to carry on breathing. And with that, he'll get off of him.
Ooh. Intimidation check, please.
Yeah, this isn't going to go well. I knew this would happen. That's not that bad, actually. 14 on the dice, plus 2, so 16, plus anything for being big and scary.
That'll
good
do
try.
it. Yeah. Yeah, the smell of urine fills the air as you do this.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to head towards the door to see if there's anything... if I can see if I can work out exactly where this other foe is, and if I can get to them, I shall do a bit more than just say hello.
Okay. How far do you travel?
At the moment, quite fast. I have the snowshoes on me, which is basically a long strider effect plus 10 movement. So here I am frantically looking for my speed, because normally that would be right here, right? There we go. So 50 foot in total.
Okay, 50 foot in total. Let me just check the map.
That's assuming I don't need to do something like a double move or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay, so you walk into, you walk through the ruins, the remained ruins of this door, and you enter into this kind of what appears to be a first chamber. There's like a table and chairs where you can clearly see someone's been having a meal. There is a bedroll, a couple of bedrolls where obviously people would be asleep. It's exactly as Kaif described it. And looking to your left, you can see like a narrow 5-foot opening which opens up into another room. But you don't see anybody in here.
Do I sense anyone in here?
You definitely sense a presence, yeah.
Can I pinpoint where that person is? I've got the 15-foot blind sight or a 30-foot blind sense, which is imprecise.
You can tell that they are almost doubled back on you. So where you walk in, there's this narrow opening. You can tell they're basically double back on you. They're on the other side of what appears to be a rocky wall.
Okay. What I want to do is to use my movement, even if I have to double move, to walk up directly next to them, heading in a very straight line, so they know exactly what I'm doing.
So when you say walk up next to them, what do you mean?
You say they're behind the wall, right?
Yeah.
So I want to use the remaining movement to just walk up to them.
Oh, right, so you're rounding the wall and walking up to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I'm going to make a quick roll here. So, let me...
This is not a quick roll, yeah. This is a slow roll.
Oh, that was good. Okay.
I think I just got hurt.
No. No, you haven't got hurt. No. Okay. So, as you round the corner, you're able to see this person. They are behind the bars of what is clearly a cage, this cage that Cave described.
God.
They are kneeling on the floor, dressed in shabby robes, but what you do notice is the bright or burned colour of Esther's hair, as Esther looks back at you from behind the bars.
Didn't expect to see you here.
She looks up at you, and I would like you to make just make me a general wisdom check, please.
12 on the dice, wisdom plus 5, 17.
Okay. You make eye contact with her, and she doesn't say anything. She appears to be slightly wounded in some way. She's breathing heavily. Look of panic in her eyes.
And the cage door is closed and locked?
Yeah, it's closed and locked.
Okay. I shall just watch out, make sure nothing's going to sneak up on me. And ends my turn there, I think.
Okay. So that is the end of your turn. And at this point, I'm going to bring you all out of combat, because I think that's a nice place to bring you out of combat.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So you are now free to take whatever actions you desire.
Aurora, Okra, someone here you might recognise. Do be careful.
What? Laura will move forwards, as will Ogvar. I think Ogvar would lower his bow. This guy's still in the corridor, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's still gurgling blood and wetting himself. Yeah.
Oh, don't exaggerate. He's fine.
Right. Ogvar will Ogvar and Allura will wander down the corridor. I think Ogvar would take his battle axe off his side, and I think he'd use the back of the battle axe to see if he could knock him out. Not to actually kill him, but to knock him out. Because the last thing we want is him wandering around.
I'm going to ask you to roll to attack with advantage.
Okay.
Don't roll a 20. Don't roll a 20.
Wow, what's his battle axe? Hang on. Battle axe is it looks like a 13 and an 18. Right. So why would it be higher on the?
Because first attack is. Yeah. Because it's a split BAB.
Oh, it's it's not a 13 and 18. Sorry, it's a 13/8. Okay, that I was going to say. Why is the second one higher than the first one? No, that's fine. With advantage. So that's a 6 plus a 13 for a 19, and exactly the same result for the second as well. So that would be a 19.
Okay. Roll me some damage, please.
Oh.
Non-lethal damage. Non-lethal.
Yeah, no, it's not supposed to be lethal damage.
Okay. Well, no, because can you use a battle axe non-lethally though?
Yeah, use the side of it.
Well, I can roll for damage. It's only a 1d4 plus 1.
It's normally, I say normally. I'm stretching back a long way here. I think it is. You declare it as non-lethal, and then essentially you do a very small amount of damage. which is
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
it's
he's
like
got
a
a-
D4
he's
plus.
got a-
Yeah.
He's got a little note here that says +4 damage versus human.
Excellent, more damage versus humans. Because I thought unless it was a blackjack, you had to make a special check for it or something.
I am literally just looking into it. Yeah.
Is it not just a DM
Non-lethal damage with a
thing?
weapon that deals lethal damage. You can use a melee weapon that does
right.
lethal damage to deal non-lethal damage instead, but you take a -4 penalty to the attack roll.
What did you roll?
Oh, 19, so that would be a 15.
Yeah, that's still hit. I was just thinking that if you tried to hit him and it just missed, smack yourself in the shin. No,
Right, so
that
do
does
I-
hit. So roll damage.
So do I have to roll damage? Okay, so...
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to get you to roll damage because he's literally got 1 hit point left, so you knock him out. There's literally no point. He's got 1 hit point left. He is gargling blood on the verge of death. He is probably going to aspirate on said blood and die anyways. But that's a you decision.
Well, no, I think he would do it with the intention of knocking him out.
Oh, yeah, no, you
If
knock
that
him
goes
out.
wrong, it goes wrong.
You knock him out. He's unconscious, but he's still lying on his back, gurgling blood. So
Right.
the chance of him aspirating on that is high.
Well, I think he'd probably just roll him onto his side and hope for the best.
Great, there are puddles at both ends now.
Oh, cool.
Cave, look after him, will you?
Yeah, I mean, Cave will
Bear
stay
with me.
behind and look after this guy, yeah. He kind of rolls one to the side and it's like blood at one end, urine at the other. It's a mess. There's a lot of liquid on the floor in this area now. Okay,
Lovely.
so
Okay.
you knock him out, move on.
Yeah, so I think Ogvar would just turn around and say to Kay, just keep an eye on him. I don't think he's going to go anywhere, but keep an... Oh, I'll start again. Sorry. That was the Laura. Kaif, just keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't run anywhere. And then Ogvar will catch up with the Laura. They'll come through the door into the room, and they see the scene of Otto stood there. They're going to look to Otto.
Yep.
Problem?
Maybe. Esther's just, well, she's not looking her best.
What? Laura kind of runs forward and follows Otto's gaze. And she just... Esther! And then she's going to stop when she gets to the bars of the cage. And she's going to say to Esther... Esther, what's the name of your grandson?
Okay. So Esther looks up at you, and the DM can't fucking remember the name of his grandson.
Is she going to say the name? Because I'll tell you.
I've got it. It's fine. I've remembered. It's Florent, dearie. Florent it is.
And how have you come to be here?
Well, I was taken from the ship.
Who else was on the ship with you?
Jenrick and Eric and the ghosty.
Okay, all right. Oh, Esther, what happened? Where are they? How did you get here? What happened?
I don't know. I was unconscious.
Well, yes, but somebody must have done something to you. You must have heard somebody or seen something.
Well, I don't remember much. And you can see she appears to have a cut on her head. There's some blood kind of smeared there.
Okay, it's fine. Esther, don't strain yourself. Let's fucking get you out of here. Oh God. Are the others here or is it just you? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Right. Ogvar, but is there a lock on the door? What kind of lock is on the cage? Or is it just a slide bolt from the outside, or what?
It's a lock. There appears to be a key, like a padlock. And while you and Ogvar are kind of milling around this area, can you both make me wisdom checks, please?
Yeah, sure. Wisdom checks. Ogvar. It's a 4 + 1 for Ogvar, and for Allura. Oh, it's even worse. It's a 2 - 1 for a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, awful. Just awful.
Continue.
Tragedy.
While you are obviously speaking with Esther, rather than just assume everything's okay, I'm going to cast my gaze over to the bars on the other side that I leave it there. Just make sure no one's in there. And assuming that there is not, Otto will advance through that opening on the other side of this room just to make sure there's nothing unhealthy waiting for us there.
Otto, you take a look around. There's nothing on the other side of the cage. You can see a lot of discarded, it just generally looks like a scene of human misery. There is a lot of filth, a lot of mess. It doesn't smell particularly nice. It appears to be kind of lined with hay. There's blood, bodily fluids, kind of smeared up the wall. It just generally looks very horrible conditions. The door on the other cage is open, and is appeared to be left open. You can see things like manacles and chains on the floor attached to the wall with big bolts driven in, clearly where people were not only caged but also chained up. And walking through to the next room beyond, you can see just generally kind of supplies, crates, barrels, boxes, of everything that someone would need to dig in for a long while in a location. And you can see where this little passageway, which Kaif mentioned in the back corner, that's been collapsed. You can see the rubble where it's been closed off. And you can see that the passageway, as you get to kind of the far right of this third chamber, we'll call it, you can see another chamber kind of to your left, which doesn't appear to hold much other than mining equipment in it, and then a very narrow passageway snaking off on your right.
Okay. While they are engaging with Esther and working out how to free her, I think I'll just have a little sniff around the area, make sure I'm not missing anything in that final chamber, and essentially just be on guard at this point.
Ooh, you're taking a sniff, are you?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Okay, so can you please make me another wisdom check, but at advantage? You're still in your bear form, right?
Another? I didn't roll one before, just to be clear. So.
Oh, I thought I asked you to make a wisdom.
You said Ogvar and Allura, so I wasn't thinking it was anything else.
No, it was before that, sorry.
Okay, alright, no, right, gotcha. Let me just have a look. This is wisdom checks, yeah?
Yes.
So I've got a 13 and a 14.
Sorry, are you in your bear form, are you?
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So at advantage, please, yeah.
Okay, so I've got 13 and a 14, which the 14 plus 5 is a 19, yeah.
19 in total?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Allura.
Yes.
Headset off, please.
Oh.
Oh.
Otto. Seeing as someone now can't hear.
Yeah.
You are now primed with the knowledge that you cannot smell Esther in here.
I had a feeling. Okay.
And I don't know how to get her to put her headset back on now.
I was wondering if you'd prearranged the signal or something, maybe send her a message. Okay. I'm not immediately going to relay that information, but I'm just going to keep an eye on it because it could give us valuable information anyway.
Okay, let me just get her back in.
Sure.
Oh, she's looked away now.
Maybe tap on the screen.
That might work. Woo! I can see my reflection in her glasses.
We shout.
Hello. 3, 2, 1, back in the room.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't think that one through. I should have just not waved, just let you sit there for the rest of the session. That's fine. Okay, yeah. So Rick, you now know that.
I do. And so
Excellent.
does Ogvar. Oh, sorry, Otto, should I say.
Yeah, and so does Craig, apparently.
Let's not go into Craig. Craig's a strange being.
I want
He's
to
the
know.
other bear. The other bear in the room. Okay, so Elora and Ogvar, back with Esther, what are you doing?
Firstly, Elora is going to attempt to try and pick the lock.
Okay.
So,
Open lock check then.
okay, that's a 15 plus a 6 for a 21.
21. Yeah, 21 is enough to. This isn't a very secure lock. It looks busted. It looks broken. It's not particularly well maintained, clearly. And with that, you're able to kind of jimmy the lock, and in fact, it's less of a pop it off and more of a break it off.
Okay. She's going to usher into the cage, basically, into the cage, and she's going to obviously put her arms around Esther and fuss over her. Esther, are you okay? Are you all right? How injured are you? Are you okay?
Oh, I think I'm fine, dearie. I'm a little banged up, you know, but I should be fine. Don't you worry about me.
Okay, all right. Yeah, she's gonna. Elora will just continue to fuss over a bit and sort of like try and straighten a cloak and stuff like that, and then.
Yeah, she's
gonna-
not. So she's not wearing. She's not wearing her usual attire.
No.
She's in what appears to be some plain, like, dark trousers, some like dark leather trousers, which look a little too big on her. Clearly not her own trousers. She's wearing what appears to be like a scrappy old kind of men's shirt, which is just tossed over her form to cover her up, basically. But she's clearly not wearing the clothes you saw her in last time. Is effectively what I'm saying. None of her gear.
No.
You can't see any of her gear. Her sword, her pack. You can't see anything, and her hair is also loose. It's not tied up in this bun that you usually see her hair in.
Right. She's going to help her out the cage, fuss over her, obviously extremely concerned. The next thing, Elora's going to reach round and off a hitch off her side. She's going to ditch. She's got a quiver and she's got a bow, a masterwork bow. She's going to take those off and she's going to hand them, sort of push them over to Esther. I've got to assume that everybody else has been taken. You haven't got any of your gear. Take something. We're going to have to clear this place out. This is not great. This is not a good situation at all. Esther, are you going to be able to carry on? We've set the fortress up just along the way there. You could shut yourself in there and stay in there if you're not up to this, and you'd be safe in there. Or you can take these things, and she's kind of like holding out the bow and the quiver and whatnot, offering them to Esther. Are you sure? She's then going to get a water skin out. She's scrabbling through her own backpack trying to find water skin. She's put the bow and the quiver on the floor, and to be honest with you, she's spilling things out of her bag. She's so shocked at finding Esther in here and also in the state that she's in.
Yeah.
Elora's desperately worried.
Okay, so while you're...
and she's...
Yeah, sorry, carry on.
And she's babbling while she's on the floor, things rushing through her head, basically openly babbling to all of them in the room, saying, if they've got Esther, then they know about the ship. If they know about the ship, then they know that Vero's not on there. If they know that Vero's not on there, then we're in a world of shit. And she kind of just stops at this point to try and get a hold of herself, because she realises that she's really coming unravelled. This has really unnerved her.
Okay. So while you're doing this, Otto, what are you doing?
I would have assumed that the point they're letting her out and doing all this is about the point where he would have realised what those smells were telling him. I think Otto might be a little concerned and will stop ambling back again, using his nose just to make sure the information he's got is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, I would like you to make me another wisdom check again at advantage.
Okay. Well, I'm glad it's advantage because one of them's a 1. The other one's an 18 apparently. I'm going to turn the light on a bit.
Okay.
Which is a +5, so 23.
Okay. Elora, again, I'm going to give you a wave when it's time. Headset off again, please.
Okay.
Okay, Otto.
Yeah.
Putting the clues together. This is most certainly not Esther. She does not carry Esther's scent. She doesn't carry the scent of Genric or Eric or even Paul, whose scent is kind of difficult to explain. She doesn't smell like Hellhound Puppy. She doesn't smell like Genric's menagerie of animals. She doesn't smell like the ship. And what becomes very apparent is you get the smell of clearly kind of stale sweat, something, a kind of a musk which is very unique to unwashed men particularly. And looking at her clothing, she's wearing men's trousers, she's wearing a men's shirt, she's got nothing that she would usually carry, and you've seen no trace of any of her belongings. And sure, they could have hidden those away and put them somewhere else, but putting the clues together, you're able to pierce the veil here. This is not Esther.
Yeah.
I'm going to wave her back in the room, but she's not looking at the screen. There we go.
Hello.
Hello. So,
Hello.
I think
Okay.
Otto would continue to amble over to them, just making sure they're all pretty close. You can obviously see that Elora's a bit flustered. Imagine Olgar's probably standing by, being his usual implacable self.
Yeah, I'm sure, like, Ogvar's probably stood in, like, the kind of this doorway, the gap between the chamber 1 and chamber 2, so he's got an eye on Kaif, he's got an eye in the room.
Yeah.
He's like, oh dear, Esther, are you all right?
Well, I think Otto's going to wander up specifically to Esther, still sniffing around a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he'll just move up so that they're more or less eye to eye. And
Yeah,
just look into Esther's eyes, go face to face, and say, "Hi."
Oh, hello, Otto.
Hello. Elora, just so you're aware, I don't think this is Esther. Look at the clothes she's
I've
wearing.
asked her. Well, I know that, but I did ask her some personal questions, so she's not Esther. How would they know? And Laura's going to stumble back a couple of feet, but she's going to drag all her items that she put on the floor, including her bow, back with her for a moment.
Okay.
She only in half belief, but she trusts. She trusts.
Otto.
She trusts Otto.
Esther? Or do you have something
Yes,
else
dear?
you'd rather I call you? I'm going to give you to the count of 3. Because I trust my nose very, very well, I'm going to, when I get to 3, I'm going to chew your face off. Unless you start giving me some answers. 1, 2, 3. If there's
Her
no response...
Her
Yeah.
face transforms. It doesn't change physically, but an unfamiliar expression, something you have never seen Esther's face contort into before. It turns into something wicked. Her face scrunches up in a snarl, her eyes narrow. Otto, please make me a reflex save.
Oh, here we go. Not so good at these. 15 on the dice, plus 7, 22.
Okay, 22. That's going to be... let me just check that. 10, 18. Yeah, cool. That's going to save. And Elora, can you do the same for me? Reflex save.
Yep. Reflex. Where's my reflex gone? Okay, that's a 14 plus an 11 for a 25. Has she frozen out? Oh,
Bye.
it's me. Is it
I
me?
am guessing that everything went quiet for a reason. I'm guessing it wasn't a good reason.
I think you might have guessed right. Okay, so you both take half damage from this. You both take 23 halved, which is 11 points of damage. As from Esther's fingertips, a lightning bolt springs forth, crackling with energy as it strikes the both of you. And we will roll initiative next session.
Oh my god. So, sorry, Ogvar and I both took 11 points of damage,
No,
yeah?
Otto and you.
Oh, okay.
Ogvar was out of
okay.
the way of this, fortunately.
Okay.
and
that's,
so-
11 points.
Before we roll initiative, so we'll do that next session, you see what was clearly a spell, an alter self spell, begin to unravel. Esther's form changes from her wiry, bony frame. You can see she piles on muscle and poundage as her form begins to warp and change. She grows taller and broader, and she very clearly turns into a reasonably built male. The hair falls off of her head to make way for new blonde hair, which is dirty and covered in grime. As the man standing before you, his face twists in fury, with the lightning still crackling around him. And that's where we'll leave it.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Good session, yes.
Thank you.
And Alora has now let him know that, well, she didn't tell him everything about Vero, but clearly she's given away something.
Well, you also
Awesome.
feel, Elora, and Ogvar, and Kaif as well, would all feel something which you didn't notice before. Almost like a slimy tendril detaching itself from your brains, as something recedes from your mind.
That would be the detect thoughts that was up and running. That's how they knew about.
It was an impressive, smoke-like steed with a mounted warrior that thundered into view, and Otto wasted no time in unseating him, doing some devastating damage in the process. With the rider now down and out for the count, what awaited them behind the door was a complete curveball. Discovering dearest Esther dishevelled and incarcerated, Alora initially suspected foul play, but some careful questioning quelled the sorceress's concerns, until Otto asserted an altogether different take on the scene set in front of them. Join us next week, folks, for episode 182. Hey, you made it this far, so lend us your ears for a moment longer if you will. Firstly, we are most humbled that you are enjoying our yarn, and the crew thank you from the bottom of their hearts for your patronage. Producing this podcast is incredibly hard work, and as such, if you would like to support us, there are a few ways in which you could really make a difference. Sharing links to friends and family helps to spread the word so others like you can find us, and in turn they too can enjoy the show. Equally helpful is leaving a 5-star review on Spotify and any other streaming services, which will help us immensely. Or, if you feel you could go the extra mile and contribute a few coppers to keep our creative juices flowing, you can hop on over to our Buy Me a Coffee page or drop us an email. We would all be immensely grateful for your support in any form. Lastly, we invite you to visit our website, where you will find information on our campaign from backstories to settings. Join our Facebook group or follow us on Twitter. All the links are in our episode bios. Don't forget to smash the subscribe and download buttons so you never miss the next episode. See you all again next week, folks.